Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Satabani and you are listening to Pitch Talk on Inspire FM. In this show we'll be talking about the latest cricket news, and if you do have any questions feel free to phone Inspire FM and we can get those questions answered in the next show inshallah. So without further ado, I'll just give you an overview of the topics. The first topic which we'll be discussing about is the T20 series between Pakistan and New Zealand. So we'll be talking about the three T20s which have taken place so far. Then the next topic which we'll be discussing is that Pakistan cricketer Shan Masood, also the captain of Pakistan's test team, has joined Leicestershire county cricket team. We'll talk a bit about that. Then the next topic is about Mohammad Yusuf, the former Pakistani cricketer. He's played the young Pakistan cricket team. We'll speak about his opinion and his views. And he spoke about the young team that's playing in New Zealand against New Zealand. So we'll speak a bit about that, and then we'll also discuss England all-rounder Sam Curran. He has high hopes of having a good IPL so he can get a recall in the England team for the World T20, which will take place in Sri Lanka and India. Bear in mind that in the 2022 World T20, which England won, he was the player of the tournament. So we will speak a bit about that. So going to the first topic, which would be about Pakistani cricketer Shan Masood. The Pakistan Test captain has joined Leicestershire county cricket team, and he will be making his debut against his former county team Derbyshire, and his stint will start from the 5th of May, and he moves on from ending a 2-year contract with the Yorkshire county cricket team. In his time at Yorkshire, while captaining the club, he scored 1,240 runs in the county championship, and he averaged 53 in 15 matches. Masood originally joined Yorkshire after a standout 2022 season with Derbyshire county cricket team under the coaching of Mickey Arthur, who has also been a former head coach of Pakistan cricket team, where Shan Masood scored 1,078 first-class runs at an impressive average of 82.61. During that season, he made headlines in April by scoring 219 runs against Leicestershire in an innings victory, and he became the first Derbyshire batter to score back-to-back double centuries after making 239 runs against Sussex the week before. So the next topic which we will look into is Sam Curran's comeback. So Sam Curran, England's all-rounder, he believes that if he has a very good IPL, the IPL will be starting in April. He believes that if he has some good performances for Chennai Super Kings, he'll be getting a comeback from in the England cricket team for the World T20 by head coach Brendan McCullum. And he says that my main aim is probably just to get back into the England white ball side, as Curran spoke to Sky Sports Cricket Podcast. Sam believes that with England, he says that I guess I've never really found that perfect role. In the Champions Trophy and the series in India at the start of 2025, there was no hiding the fact that they snacked the batting in terms of playing a lot of batters, and those extra quicks. I feel like if I get my role right with England, I'll get back into it. Who knows what will happen now? The cliche of needing runs and wicket is no debate. I've got to keep doing that. He further says, I feel in a really good space. I was obviously gutted when it happened, but I'm still pretty young and feel like I have matured when it comes to handling the bad stuff, being a bit more experienced, reading situations better. I really hope I can get back into the team. So I feel that, if you ask, in my opinion, I feel that Sam Curran is a very effective all-rounder. He's shown glimpses of his talent and potential at the international level, and he's a very young and talented all-rounder, there's no doubt in that. He's not really progressed the way he would have liked in international cricket. I mean, he's played 24 test matches, with a highest score of 78. And if I'm not wrong, that was against India a few years back. He has 3 Test 50s. And when it comes to his bowling, yes, he has 47 wickets. And not some very good average, but a decent average, bowling average of 35. But I think his struggles has mainly been in ODIs, where he's averaged 41 with the ball in 35 ODI matches. His batting has been okay for considering he bats at number 8 or number 7. So he averages 24 with the highest of 95. I remember that innings, it was against India, in India. So with that innings, after watching that innings years back, this was probably, I think, in 2021. I believe that this guy could go far in terms of becoming a very good all-rounder for England. But his bowling is the main issue. Batting, he has the ability and talent, it's just the consistency. But bearing in mind that because he bats lower down the order, sometimes he has to come in and play with high risk. And this is something that Sam Curran is good at doing, but something that you won't see consistently, because it's normal to, when you're playing at high risk, you have a higher chance of getting out. So there won't be that level of consistency. But his main issue has been bowling. If you look at his stats, I mean, in 58 T20s, only taking 54 wickets at a bowling average of 27 at economy of 8.4. I mean, he can do better than that. Even considering the funny thing that, as I mentioned earlier, that he was the player of the tournament in the 2022 World T20, which England won in Australia. So, I mean, he's got that talent and potential. He's even got a 50 in T20. But he's 26, so he still has age on his side. I mean, a good IPL season with Chennai Super Kings can definitely build his case to having an England comeback for the World T20. And I still believe players like Sam Curran are very effective because he's an all-rounder. All-rounders are probably the most effective role. They have the most effective role in T20 cricket. I mean, there are many all-rounders that you can mention, the likes of Andre Russell. Ben Stokes has been very effective as well. You talk about people like Mitchell Santner, Hardik Pandya, such players are very effective in T20 cricket with their role in batting, their role in bowling, and most of them are good fielders as well. So I think Sam Curran can be very effective. It's just a consistent IPL can build his case. A good IPL can really, progress his performances and his, I would say his limelight forward. He can come in the limelight of England's selection for the World T20. So the next topic which I will be discussing is that Mohammad Yusuf, Pakistan's batting coach at the moment. He praised the young players for their improved performances in the second T20 against in New Zealand. While speaking to the media, Mohammad Yusuf believes that Pakistani batsmen mainly struggle when they arrive in New Zealand. And I personally believe, from my experience of watching the Pakistani players play in Senna conditions, South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia conditions, I believe that they struggle against the bounce and the pace. But then after playing some matches, they get used to it and then they perform a bit better. And Mohammad Yusuf has likewise the same opinion, and he thinks that the conditions in New Zealand are initially the Pakistani batsmen struggle, but their players adjust well in the second match against New Zealand as compared to the first match where they, performed very bad with the bat. He highlighted the presence of the young players in the squad, and he appreciated the board's decision, the PCB's decision, to give them opportunities. He said, "It's good that the board is backing these youngsters. We need to support them." Now, talking about support and confidence, getting on to the most important topic arguably in the whole of this cricket show, is the Pakistan vs New Zealand series. So the first two T20 matches, Pakistan lost badly, with the first T20, Pakistan getting all out for 91. And then after that, they received a lot of backlash by the Pakistani media, by former cricketers, and it was mainly largely because of taking senior players out like Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, and lots of people believe that taking them out was not a good decision. But to be honest, it actually was the right decision because they were not playing according to the demands of T20 cricket, and they were not playing at a high strike rate which is required in T20 cricket, in modern day cricket in general. I mean, Rizwan and Babar have flopped continuously in many matches, and they have got so many chances. I mean, they both have played over 100 T20s to Pakistan. So, and New Zealand chased down the score of 91 in 10 overs in the first T20. And bear in mind, as I mentioned, this was a younger Pakistan cricket team, as the seniors have been taken out because of their bad performances in the past. And Pakistan, in the second T20, they scored 135. This was a 15-over game because of rain, so they reduced the game to 15 overs. Pakistan by first scoring 135 in 15 overs. So Pakistan performed better as compared to the last T20, but it still was not good enough. Still did not meet the demands of T20 cricket. It was still not the way I expected Pakistan to play modern day cricket, fearless with intent and aggression. In that match, Salman Ali Agha scored 46 and he played with a good strike rate of 164, showed that intent and aggression which is needed. And Shadab Khan, Pakistan's vice-captain, he scored 26 runs of 14 balls and a good rate, but still, overall, if we look at Pakistan's batting, it was simply below the standards which was required. Moving on to the third T20, and this is where it really gets interesting. This is where New Zealand batted first and scored 200, and this is where the excitement kicks on for Pakistan. And Pakistan, I would say probably for the first time in their T20 cricket history where they really played at the high level of modern day cricket, at the level of aggression, with intent, with impact, and they chased 200 with a young sensation, Hassan Nawaz, scoring 105 of 45 balls, becoming the fastest 100, the player to score the fastest 100 Pakistan in T20 cricket. I mean, he's very talented, he had the skill, but it was just the execution which was needed. Bear in mind, in the last two T20s which he played in against New Zealand, he scored 2 ducks, so he was under pressure. But becoming the first Pakistani batsman to score the fastest 100 in T20 cricket, I mean, at the age of 22, I mean, it was a big thing, I mean, a big deal, and hats off to Hassan Nawaz. What a good innings, showed the intent and aggression which was needed. Yes, at the start he took his time because he needed to get off the mark, bearing in mind, remembering that in the last 2 T20 games he got out for 0, so I feel that Hassan Nawaz really played a superb innings of 100 of 45 balls. But the player who took to the New Zealand bowlers at the start of the innings was not Hassan Nawaz. In fact, it was Pakistani's wicketkeeper batsman Mohammad Haris. He started the innings off with 2 sixes in the first over, and Mohammad Haris was very sensational in the way he played, scoring 41 runs of 20 balls, and this is what was required of Mohammad Haris. I mean, after a while we've seen a good impact knock by him. We know he can play like this. I mean, he played the ramp shot, he went over long off for 6, and you know, he's known for his aggressive style of play, and this is what I need from Pakistan and Mohammad Haris. And then for the finishing touches was Salman Ali Agha, Pakistan's captain. He said in the press conference before the series started that he would play modern day cricket and the team would play modern day cricket. He said he lived up to that statement, and he scored 50, and Pakistan chased 200 in just 16 overs. I mean, what a tremendous match we saw. We saw modern day cricket at its best. We really saw that Pakistan has talent. You know, there's this notion, there's this false narrative built in Pakistan cricket that apart from certain senior individuals, there is no talent. But that statement and that opinion is wrong in my because I believe that there is a lot of talent in Pakistan cricket. It just comes down to the backing, comes down to the support of the players. I mean, imagine you never had Saim Ayub and Fakhar Zaman in this 11, who are two of the most dynamic openers Pakistan has in the pool of players in Pakistan at the moment. But still, when you have the likes of Hassan Nawaz and Mohammad Haris, I mean, you don't lack modern day players. You don't lack intent. You just lack giving them opportunities. The right opportunities is needed, and this is what they are getting, and that's very good to see. When it comes down to Pakistan's bowling, I say in the last 5 to 6 overs, Pakistan, bowled superbly, and they, ensured that New Zealand did not get 240 or 250. Shaheen Afridi, who bowled very bad in the first two T20s, he bowled better today with 4 overs, giving 36 runs and taking 2 wickets. Highest score 4 overs. He bowled taking 3 wickets and giving 29 runs. Also, he has 200 wickets in international cricket. Highest Rope has been a mainstay for Pakistani T20 cricket, and he's been a match winner, no doubt. And then moving on to Shadab Khan, who's after a long while he bowled superbly, not superbly, but he bowled okay. 33 runs he gave for 1 wicket in 4 overs. Abbas Afridi, 2.5 overs, 24 runs and 2 wickets. But the star of the show is no doubt the young sensation, the youngster, the talented Hassan Nawaz, scoring 105. With the help of 7 brutal 6s and 10 4s, he led the way in Pakistan historic chase. And with that, the Pakistan cricket team silenced many critics and many people, many former cricketers who believe that Pakistan cannot play modern day cricket. Pakistan cannot meet the demands of T20 cricket. But when you have talent and skill, when in a country like Pakistan, when cricket is cricket is a main sport, and Pakistan is a one sport nation. We've seen the decline of sports like hockey and other sports as well. I still believe that Pakistan has a lot of talent, and Pakistan has not really ever had a good structure, but Pakistan has won mainly because of talent and momentum and because of match winners. And I believe that when you have these young players, it's very essential to give them the right exposure, the right opportunities, because youngsters, they have a lot of hunger in them. They have that nothing to lose approach, and then when they go in there and play their fearless, play with such intent, and play fearless cricket, and play aggressive cricket, and play with the demands of how cricket has changed over the last 6 to 7 years. Short grounds, bigger bats, more shots, more use of innovation, intent, aggression. I still believe that this is where Pakistan needs to really progress forward and do this more consistently. Back players like Saim Ayub, Fakhar Zaman, Hassan Nawaz is a good example of a player. Mohammad Haris. When you have the likes of these, when you have these type of players, when you have players like Irfan Khan Niazi, it's shocking how he was not in the Champions Trophy squad. When you have such players, I still believe that you need to back them, you need to really give them the right chances, and they will really come up for you, and they will show Pakistan and they will show the whole world how they can play exciting cricket. They can play cricket which is needed, because cricket has become very, commercially based, and it's more to attract the fans. The teams that attract the fans the most through their style of play, whether it be a batsman playing a high strike rate, whether it be bowlers taking wickets at consistent intervals. I believe that this can make a crucial difference in building your legacy and your reputation as a cricket team. And Pakistan really need to build a modern day cricket team, back players, and even have all-rounders in their team as well. I say spinners, spin bowling all-rounders like Mohammad Nawaz and Arafat Minhas, they can be very effective. If you have players, fast bowling all-rounders as well, Jahan Dad Khan, he's very good as well. Amir Jamal, Fahim Ashraf is not a bad shout for the T20 team for a recall. Khushal Shah, when you have other players as well who can really be dynamic and aggressive in their style of play. You have Abdul Samad. He's not yet to really perform in this series, but we're hopeful in the next few T20s he really shows that intent and aggression which is needed. And when you have such players, then let's be honest, Pakistan does not really rely heavily on their structure, because Pakistan's cricket structure has not been the best, I would say. But Pakistan has so many issues when it comes to their cricket. I mean, political influence. I mean, not picking the right players at the right time. Too much influence for the coaches and less input by the captain. But I believe that Pakistan cricket, if they're looking for short-term success, at least pick the selections, pick the right players for the right series, pick players who are willing to play with an aggressive mindset and with a fearless approach, then I feel that Pakistan will progress forward. So this wraps up today's show on Pitch Talk. I'm sure you've learned a lot of knowledge about cricket, about Pakistan cricket, and about the latest news and latest happenings in cricket. Stay tuned for the latest cricket updates and discussions. And if you have any questions, feel free to phone Inspire FM. We'll get them answered in the next show. So until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I can hear the footsteps from afar, drawing near until it hit my heart. Heard a knock, so I went to the door. Not like any knock I've heard before. This was very gentle in approach. Felt it came with happiness and hope. Now I feel my heart is beating fast. Open up to my surprise at last. Ya Allah, thank you for another chance standing at my door. Ya Allah, you've given me hope. Delivered this gift right to my home. يا رمضان أحيي قلوبنا بالقرآن حل ليالنا بالقيام أهلا أهلا بالصيام يا رمضان يا رمضان شهر الرحمة والغفران مرحب مرحب يا بالصيام. You told me you were here for 30 days to shower us with mercy just like rain, to make it easier to change ourselves, protect me from this world and from myself. Oh, please keep me company, old friend. You bless me in my home once again. I'm fortunate I get another chance to witness these nights, so I raise my hands. Ya Allah, thank you for another chance standing at my door. Ya Allah, you've given me hope. Delivered this gift right to my home.